today I'm gonna talk about the 3 Ds, which are very important in training dogs, which is duration, distance, and distractions. So in any command that you teach your dog, you're gonna have to work on duration, distance, and distraction, right? And that's how you get a good command. So duration is obviously how long you can put them in a command. So if you have a sit or a down, you put them in a sit or a down for you have to start with a half a second, right? And then you go to a second, then you go to 2 seconds, then you go to 3 seconds. So the way to build duration by having a release word. And so this comes straight from the video that I made that I posted on Friday. So after this, y'all will have a video that y'all can go home and watch as well if y'all want to. The key to building duration for a command is by having a release word. Our release word is okay. Some people use free. Literally, you can use whatever you want. But building a release word is super important because, like I said, it works with all aspects of having a dog. So, Nebula, place. Yes. Yes. All right. So our release word is okay. Right. And so every time we say okay, she knows, okay, I'm good to be free. Whatever I want to do, I'm good to be free. So the key to building a release word, especially when a dog that doesn't know a release word, is basically you have to release them before they release themselves. Because they'll release themselves most of the time, like Nebula, sit or down. That's cool. Okay. So most of the time they'll release themselves. With dog training, it's a lot of basically manipulation with the dog, right? And when I say manipulation, it's not like a bad connotation. It's just literally what it is. So if you have a dog like her, if she doesn't know a release word, you kind of have to fake it or like manipulate her into learning the release word. So if you let her go, she'll run, right? You can use a release word and then just let her run, and that'll be the start of building one. So if you get her in a sit real quick. All right. So when we're teaching a sit, I like to do a little hand motion. So first I kind of teach sign language so I don't have to use my words because your voice is really sacred. Your voice is really sacred. Like, if you're in a bad situation and your dog is about to run out into the street and you have to use your voice at that point. So you want to make sure that your voice holds weight and you don't want to overuse your voice, because the more you use your voice and the more they don't listen, the more your voice just gets ignored. Another thing is the words that you use with your dog. With me, I use 3 words in totality. I use yes, good, and okay. So yes means you did what I want you to do. Good means keep doing it. And okay means you're allowed to be free. And so we try to keep the words consistent so they understand. It's kind of like using a clicker. Do y'all have a clicker? You know about a clicker? She has a clicker. Yeah. Right. No, it's okay. You don't need a clicker. Yeah, you don't need a clicker as long as you are consistent with the words that you use with your dog. So like I said, I don't use a clicker because I use yes, good, and okay. So every time my dog does something I want him to do, sit, I say yes, right? If I want her to keep sitting, I say good sit, good sit, good girl, good, and then okay, there's a release. So 3 words. So all today, the only thing we're gonna be using with our dogs is those 3 words, and then kissy sounds in their name, probably. So yes. All right. So if you can, whenever you get her in a sit, say yes. Yes. Hey, good girl. Oh, sit. Yes. So I'm trying to teach y'all how to get a sit where she doesn't move like this, and you can just walk away. Good sit. Good sit. And you can just walk away. Good. Good sit. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. All right. Now go back. Go back. Yes. Yes. Good girl. Okay. So, like I said, the first D is duration, which is how long they can stay and sit. So that's what we're going to work on before we work on distance. So before you even move back, we're just going to keep her in a sit for a long, like, let's say 10 seconds. We'll start at 10 seconds. And you might just have to keep treating her during the 10 seconds, which is okay, but we're building duration in that way. Good sit. Good. Good. Right? And then this is where you can practice your release. So whatever you want to use your release word, tap her on the nose and say it, and then just kind of run. Yep. Yes. There we go. Good. Good. And you can release her after like literally like 2 seconds. Yeah. Good girl. Right. That's perfect. That's perfect. Do that again. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. We are building this release. You know, you can anticipate that and release her and make her, you basically just make her think that you're releasing her.
Yeah.
She's going to release herself regardless.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
So when she does it, just say, okay,
Yes, okay, yes.
Even if
So
you don't do it.
exactly. Like we're just tricking her to think that we're giving her permission to do whatever she wants.
Right.
She's going to do it anyways,
Yeah.
but we're just going to trick her to think we're giving her that permission.
She's like, oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. That was perfect. Yes. Yes. That's what we want. That's what we want. Because because really, you don't know how long your dog can sit unless you give them a release word.
Yeah.
Because they don't, you can't tell, there's no duration without a start and an end.
Yeah.
So you have to have the start and you have to have the end. When we're teaching it, duration, like I said, with dogs, you have to build it in increments. So it's going to start with a 1 second sit, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second, right? So this is what I want y'all to do. Yes, good. Just keep feeding her. Good. And say good. Good. Right? Good. And just keep it coming. Keep the treats coming. Good. Good. And then release her. Okay. Good girl. Yes. All right. Now we're building duration. Say good. 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 Yep. Keep feeding. Good. Yeah. Good. Good girl. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And then release her after this one.
Yes.
Oh, yes. There we go. That was perfect. That was perfect.